Well, here we are back in Longacre Field. This was the overwinter cover crop trial field, and this is the spring barley that's just about at the end of tillering now. Growth stage sort of 28, something like that, moving on to growth stage 30, so we'll be looking at fungicide applications and timings fairly soon. I just wanted to give you a little update. We're now on the 22nd of May, so the crop's been in the ground for about 8 weeks now. Planted on the 22nd of March, and this is the bit of barley that was planted into the straight mustard. So that's looking really well actually there. Headland tram line going off down there, and then we just come into this little bit just about here. We're probably in the middle of it here. So this is the spring barley drilled into the rye, straight rye, a little bit more residue. Plants haven't established quite as well, bit gappier and hasn't really grown, probably a little bit lighter in colour, so there's not the nitrogen sort of sloshing around in the system, which is completely different from this part here, which is the following the straight vetch. So this is straight Hanukkah vetch, stunning crop of barley there. Nitrogen applied to the field, about 140 kilos, 30 kilos put in with the pre-drilling Roundup, and then another 30 kilos in with the pre-emergence herbicides, and then also about another 80 kilos or so, 70 or 80 kilos that went in when the crop was at about the 3-leaf stage. This is following the King soil structure mix. So again, sort of slightly poorer in its establishment, but developing and filling in really nicely, growing on quite well. The crop's fairly evenly established right across the field in its sort of growth stage timings. Here we are following vetch and rye. So again, I think the rye element of things is just slightly affected, either the seed placement or the establishment of those particular species. And here we go into some blackout and vetch. Blackout is being used by some people to sort of help with sort of blackgrass suppression, and the establishment into that, again, an odd gap here or there, but actually on the whole quite happy with that. I'll just quickly come across here. Nice and even across the field as we look down, even the odd little bits here and there just being grown over now. Crops growing very fast, considering we've had some particularly cold nights. We just need some nice warm weather and it'll really get going now. This is following the King's Vitality mix. You can look straight down there, and that's still seeing lots of crop residue poking out through the crop, which makes it look a little bit different, a little bit scruffy, but actually what's occurring in the ground after that one looks really good. Quite pleased with those. And there's a couple more. I don't know if I'm quiet enough, whether you can pick up the skylarks. It's been some amazing habitat for wildlife, these cover crops this year. The skylarks here all year round. We've had brown hare out here, a couple of geese down the bottom there, not necessarily welcome. But here we are. This is the Silatina oil radish, the remnants of those. And again, the radishes, I think they've broken down very quickly, quite a leafy sort of crop residue. We didn't graze this with livestock. I was planning to. We didn't do it in the end, and I think that's probably recycled nutrients round quite a lot quicker. And then just over here on the end we have some Defender oil radish as the preceding crop. And here again, the barley is just romping away. So very, very happy with the way that looks. I don't think I would go with this as a cover crop. It's a very expensive seed, but the crop on the whole looks fantastic afterwards. So this is where we are at the moment. We're approaching growth stage 30, so I'll give you an update in a short while when the crop starts to extend, and we'll see how it develops.